Hello people, hello YouTube, hello world. My name's Ian, this is my shed. You're welcome to it. No, you're welcome to it, not you're welcome here, you're welcome to it. What's the title say? Who'd be me? Why me? What have I done wrong in life? I'll tell you what I've done wrong in life. Somewhere in my past life I must have been a Viking, and I came over here and I raped and I pillaged. I raped a nunnery and I buggered a monkery. I done something wrong and I suffer for it. Nah, suffer for it. So how does this sad tale unfold? Well, it started off very well. It started off yesterday. After I'd just cut these off, I get a phone call. I get a phone call. It says, you made me mate a wood burner. You people that have known me a good while, you know I make wood burners. He says, you made me mate a wood burner. He says, I like what you've seen. I want one. I want one for this weekend. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I always keep one ready, made. And it's like, yeah, no problem. I've got one. You come down, you pick it up, take it away. We're all happy. He says, yeah. He says, I've seen me mates. It works brilliant. Wood do, isn't it? So it's a wood burner. You put wood on it, set fire to it, you get heat off it. He says, just the thing to warm my garage up. I'm like, what? He says, yeah. He said, I'm going to put it in my garage, warm my garage up. I said, you know, they're for outside. If you use it inside, you'll kill yourself. No, you know, you'll be brown bread, you'll be dead. You know, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff. All that bad stuff. It comes out in the garage, you'll be dead. Oh, he says, that's why. He says, I want to talk to you about it. He says, can you put a chimney on it with a bend in it so I can put it through my wall? I'm like, well, yeah, I can make an elbow and put an elbow on it. Okay, how far away from how much of a chimney you want? I said, I don't really know. I said, okay. He said, I'm going to have it about 18 inches away from my wall. Make that big. I said, I can figure that out. He said, I've got a single brick wall. I'll just knock all through and put it straight through. Don't have to be anything fancy. I said, like the ones I do, the chimneys. You know, you just sit outside, bit of heat, that's it. What you really want, I said, is a wood burner, a log burner with a door on, with a grate where the ashes fall through and you could take the ashes out and empty it. He said, no. He says, I want one like you did me mate. Okay, you're in business, you're selling things, you give the customer what they want. I've tried to dissuade him. No. This is what he wants, this is what he's going to get. So, if you want to come along with me, with us, listen to the sorry tale, carry on watching. There'll be me, and there's you, and there's Anita. Who's Anita? That's Anita. The thing is, that was Thursday night. I decided that on tonight I was having a pig night in. That was a Christmas present. So I was stopping in. I'd also been bought the box section of Game of Thrones. So I'm well into that. And tonight was going to be season 4. Going to binge, watch and binge drink. I've already started drinking because I went to Aldi and they were selling off these Christmas, if you can see that, hold it there, Christmas glasses with 4 bottles of Belgian beer that should have been £6.99 and they reduced them to £2.99. So £3 you got 4 bottles of beer and a fancy glass. Just let me drink to that. Right, what we got? I always keep a wood burner ready made. I just keep it outside, bit of shrink wrap round it, keep the worst of the weather off. So the sorry tale, I go and get that, bring it in. He wants a chimney on it with a bend, so I'm going to devise that. But where I keep that, I'll show you. I come back into the workshop and I keep it just outside that window. What happens? Well, if you're going to see this, can you see that? Yeah. I knocked it over. I hit the window pane and broke the glass. So now I've got a bloody great big crack. So yeah, got a big crack. Well, I punched a hole straight through it and I've got a big crack that way and a big crack that way, all the way up to the... I'm not happy anyway because it's just about freezing in here anyway. It's a pain. Pain, get it? It's a pain, but I'll get over it. It's just one of those things. Profit's gone in job already. Ain't that too bothered actually, to be honest, because that's a big pane of glass and I wanted to introduce in here some sort of heater, little wood fired heater. If you ever visit Poor Old Chap's channel, he has a boat and he has a little heater, little wood burning heater, made out of a gas cylinder, something like an oxygen cylinder bottle. And I'm thinking, well, that'd be all right. But if you know me, you know I've got nothing, no space anywhere. I've no wall space. And I'm thinking, actually, I could go through that window there. Obviously, it's a big pane, and I couldn't. Whenever I broke the pane, I can actually shorten the glass, put a little bit of a window frame in it, and go out through where that broken bit is. Always look for the positive in the negative. It didn't stop there, did it? Let me show you. But, I was looking for something that's over there in that corner that'll do for that job. So I picked it up, and what did I do? Turn round and bash. I hit the fluorescent tube. I kind of hit it that way. If I could focus on that, you can maybe able to see I've now broke it. I've only got one light. There's the other lamp. And because I hit it, it broke the end off. I suppose, looking at the positive, at least I've got a bit of aluminium, a bit of brass out of it. But that's a tube gone. So I broke my window, I broke my bowl, my lamp. What else can go wrong? Like I said, folks, I always keep one of my wood burners already made. Somebody gives that phone call, I want one. It's an impulse buy, it's there, it's ready, boom, gone. Wrap it up with a bit of shrink wrap and tape and keep the worst of the weather off. There's my chimney. So you're looking at the front and it's got a bit of a slope there. It's my signature is what I do. But he wants it coming up at some sort of angle, not 90 degrees, but say 45 degrees, 33 degrees, coming that way through his wall. And my first things are always, I've got to extend, or I've got to do something to this chimney to put an elbow on it. So first of all is what's the diameter of this chimney. Because it's on a slant, I'm going to have to kind of do that. 114 mil. That's 114 mil. Right. I need something. Okay, I've got an offcut. A 114 mil. That's that. The same diameter as that. So what I'm going to do? How am I going to get that to go like that? Not rocket science, I guess. Level it off first of all. Get a piece of tube that's either going to fit on the inside, a good fit on the inside, so something that will fit on the inside of that nicely. Make a 45, 2 pieces, weld them together, put it that way. Or make something that'll go over it. I prefer something to go over it, because any gases, if I've got something going on the inside, it's not a good seal, gases could come out. So something that goes over it, the gases will come up and away. So I've got to find something. Straight away I've got a piece of tube down there. So I'm going to try that on the top of that, see what happens. I'll certainly go over it. It's like throwing your foot in a welly. That's too big. And look at that, that's too thick. I need something different. I need something different. You can see I keep other lengths of tube about. That's my tube area. So bear with me a little bit, folks. Let's see if we can find something. Where did my ring go? That's my ring. That's the diameter of that. There's a piece of tube there. That's the same diameter as that. So that will do as the extension piece. That's too big. A piece of tube here. That's too small. Oh, get down on my knees. Some of fun stuff. Right, with chances. I've got a couple of chances here. That's the tube. That's the diameter of that. I've got this bit of flue. Will just fit that. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt there. I think I'm going to use that. If not, that's what I know. Then I've got this tube, right, and that's the diameter of the chimney. That, near enough, fits in there. Well, this gives a 2 milli clearance all the way around. I could weld that up. So I have a choice now. I can either miter that, make an elbow. Well, why would I do that? I've got that. Job's easy. All of a sudden, job's easy. Let's go back in there. Right. We're back in. I brought this into the workshop here. I decided I'm going to make my own elbow. 45 degrees on that one that was a beautiful fit. It just ain't right. I want to keep that elbow for me, a little job of myself anyway. So I'm going to level this off. It's going to be a Mark 1 eyeball sort of levelling off. You know, nothing wrong with your Mark 1 eyeball really. Not for something of this nature, because at the end of the day I'm putting a sleeve over the top of it. That's close enough level. End of the day that's going over the top of it. Next step. The thing is, if I put that over there, I need something around here to stop it going any further. I'll put my welding hat on. Now, Tommy Trailers has a welding hat just like that, and he does good welding. So I reckon with a Tommy Trailer welding hat on, I'll be a good welder. Like I said, the idea now is I put a stop over there, and it's all eyeball, about but yeah, it'll do. That'll do. Keep that in place with me welder's third hand. Like that. That's what Paul, the backyard welder, did for me. And I'll finally get to use it, Paul. So I'll just tack that on and then I'll get it welded on in place. Yep, looking superb tacking there, Ian. Right, so this time I'll put my lid on. I can see what's happening. Let's get you repositioned a bit. Get that on there, get that on there, and yeah, no, that's not going to come off now. Can't do nothing about your lid on, can you? Right, I'm going to get that welded on. Well, we carried on with a little bit of trial and error and cutting some pieces off. Get over. I got an angle I want. I didn't want a 45-degree angle. I mean, that would have been easy. I don't want that, so that's what I've got. Welded it up, cleaned it up. Look down there. You're not going to be able to see down there. You can see down there. There's a bit of a lip. So that lip's got to come off, or else it'll interfere with the airflow, the gas flow. The easiest thing to do that is to take a tin of paint down there. When you take that off, what the paint hit, it's got to come off. I'm going to do that. However, story of my life, because this is turning into be a pain, I put my grinder down and it went pop and let some of the magic smoke out. So I brought my window, I brought my light, and now I brought my grinder. I don't think there's going to be any profit in this job at all. Well, I think we're getting there, I really do. So, got my burner, just got to give it another coat of paint. In theory, there's the elbow I made, not 90 degrees, that's 45, I don't know, 65 degrees, 60 degrees, something like that. So that will pop on there. I'll have to turn it that way for you. He says he's having it about 18 inches away from the wall, which has been mitered to a close fit. That will go in there like that. Yeah. Bit top heavy because I need to cut some of this off. But anyway, that's what he wanted, that's what he's getting. As I said, he said 18 inches from the wall. Is that. Is that. About there. 4 inches through the wall. Is there. Yeah, another 4 inches on the other side of that wall. Which is there. So I reckon to make that a little bit neater, I'll put a 45-degree cut. Just about there. So give this end a bit of a mitre. So that's the bit that goes through the wall. But as it's custom cut, and this end with a bit of a deft use of the angle grinder, I've put fire, and that bit goes inside the fire. So, 5-minute phone call. Can you just do me this? Yeah, no problem. Turns out not a difficult job. Fire. That's it. He said he's going to knock a hole through the wall, vent it to the outside, as long as he puts a bit of sealant round the top. Don't think he'll need any round the bottom, but he could do. He's got a fire for his shed. Gives me an idea, doesn't it? Fire for my shed. Right, folk. As always, catch you lot in the next vid, and whatever mischief that might be that I get up to in here, whatever it is, I'll sure to invite you along. So see you all in the next vid.